Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Thunder Ducky. This is going to be part of Horror Month. I am going to be playing through Kona, or however you pronounce it. I have it turned off audio wise right now because the music's loud and I don't want to get copywritten. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off. And apply. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Horror Month. Thunder Ducky here, and I have Kona. I don't know necessarily what to expect with this game. I heard it's a horror game. I guess we will see. I'm a field of view horror now, so I gotta turn that up to 90. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turning on your bell notifications so you know whenever I do a video or do a live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any video games you would like me to check out, I am on the Xbox Series S and the PlayStation 5, the discless one, not the Pro, as that hasn't come out yet. And it's too expensive, so I'm not buying that shit. But yes, Xbox Series S, PS5, without the disc reader. And if there's anything you want me to play, right down there at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Cash App set up. I know it's probably not the best thing to set up as far as donations go for channels, but it was the quickest and easiest that I could set up while I'm waiting for the YouTubes to catch up with watch time where I can apply for monetization. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this channel out with friends or family, and let us hop into Kona. Are those chapters? Games I can save over? What is that?
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal.
Yo, I'm trying to get my private
William
investigator
Hamilton,
license. This is
a
cool.
rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about.
I'm not hyped.
Not worth
This
hiring
takes
a
place in
private
Canada,
eye either,
but you know.
just so he can drive for hours on rough roads.
Speaking of Canada,
But that's
Wolverine
how it
shirt.
had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Oh, I'm driving. Client pays and I get it done. That is a good philosophy. I didn't
They had set up to
driving.
meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Where's my clutch? Do I not have a clutch? No, this is an automatic, not a stick.
When the roads
So-
were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
How often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnic tables at its gate? Empty bottle. Is there crafting in this game? Okay, so Canada has wolves and bears and stuff, so I don't know if that's a thing I gotta watch out for, but I'm gonna kite my head on a swivel. Can I take the toolbox? No, but I could take everything else. Okay. I don't see anything else to explore. There's no houses or anything over there. Can I open this door? Yes, I can. Cool. We got a phone. Manistan, it will be good. I can't take the map. Which I don't know. Don't know how to feel
Hamilton
about
never
that.
mentioned a road blocking barrier.
No.
Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise him. Still
Yeah.
not a soul in sight.
There's no one here
There was
immediately.
no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests.
I wasn't expecting narration.
Here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
Uh-oh.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Probably.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought,
Whoa!
target would become the man himself.
Okay, that narrator needs to keep on pace with what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
All right, here we go. Can I check on this motherfucker?
The
Ooh, you knocked
driver
down the whole
had
bridge.
taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance.
Oh,
Carl
shit.
needed help. It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Isabel. Who the fuck is Isabel?
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage. Horrified,
Draw? Fire starter?
farmed by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Okay. So there's this road here. South. I'm not even gonna try that word.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold. Even better than he had hoped, Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
I need wood. How does a cabin not have wood? Wait. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Okay, it's got his box close to me. I kicked it. Okay, back out into the cold. Here we go. Can I grab another log? Yeah. Start that fire too. I don't know if food is a thing or water, but I did seem to recall 3 bars. There's nothing up here. Of course. Let's reheat up. Log. We'll get on moving. I hope I can find like an overcoat or something. Wait. What? didn't see a path over by the cabin. So where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
General store. Carl, there's William, there's photos. Okay. See, but there's nothing for me to do right here. Nothing for me to climb anyway. Well, the A buttons hold its sprint. Carl's in bad shape. Needs to heal his wounds. So I'm generally pretty warm. Won't be moved without help. Okay, then where the fuck am I supposed to go? That's the way I came from, so I can't have to go back that way. I went over to the right, and it's limiting to a area I can go to. This has stopped me. I can't continue down that way. So there's got to be something over at this cabin that I'm missing. Maybe there's a radio or something inside? No radio. Another log, because why the fuck not? Maybe there's something up here I missed? So the fence blocks off there. I don't see anything. There's the path I was on. There's nothing over there unless I'm supposed to climb up that, I guess. I'm like heading into the woods in the freezing cold. Okay, nope. Nope. Okay. Drive another car, lockbox. Oh. Let me go ahead and go back inside where it's warm. No. What's the button again? No. Shit. Wait. What was that? Fucking hell. Oh, here we go. Consumable equipment? No. Inventory. Polaroid, matches, bebop, pincer, fire starter, chains, log. find any of those. A key. Where the hell would a key be? I already looked in the car.
Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Okay, that's not what I wanted either. Lockbox, cigarettes, equipment, and a flashlight, camera, journal, and a map. Inventory, fire starter, chains, log, chains. I wonder if I could do anything with chains then. Can I pull out the car? That was a wolf. Great. Don't back up too far. Hit the other car. How realistic this game's gonna be, but I gotta watch my speed. Considering the roads are the way they are. I'm a Wyoming boy, I know how to drive in the snow.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes, the Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was
Okay.
said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
When you say Cree people, are we talking Indians or what are we talking here?
Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie. The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store. Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Damn. We're gonna hold off on the high dogs. I'm gonna hold off on that. Just to make
Maintaining
sure.
his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Wait, were those wolves? Oh, they were just doggies. Pull out log. Get this fire going. Alright, we're gonna warm up a little bit. Gonna try to maintain sanity. Paper, let it be known you're nothing
Hate
more
was
than a
in the air.
brigand, a robber,
Seems
a
like
garbage
some
hoarder, a
villagers
viper, a
barely
leech, a monster
tolerated
holding
each
a knife
other.
at my throat. Oh. So I need a snipper and tape. And a key for.
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first. Prints? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was there a possible lead?
Of what? Wolves? Okay. Inventory's full. I'm gonna drop off these logs. Oh shit.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Close that for heat reasons.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him? What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Huh?
An explosion suddenly occurred outside. According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store.
Yeah.
Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Some clippers.
Carl knew that Gilles
When
Lachance was
Hamilton have a
in
frog
charge
on the
of the
throat, and
general
when
store.
people have a frog on the throat,
That
they
made him
don't
one
take
of
risks
Hamilton's
by going to
employees.
work customers.
A very
in case you're
angry
right. I'm a
employee,
wise
as
man.
Carl could plainly see.
Doctor's note. Oh yeah, give me that. I think I still need some clippers, right? Journal, equipment, flashlight.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened.
Yeah.
It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
There's the post office. Punch the price button. 2 numbers minimum. Press sale. Turn the crank twice. Punch the machine if it doesn't work. So punch price twice. Price, sale, turn crank, punch. Price, sale, crank, punch. There we go. Post key. Again, don't know what for.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Mm-hmm. Warmed up. Let's save a little bit. Okay, it's good enough for me. Nope. Spot in the area. Open. Open. Thank you. Open. Thank you. Open. I don't know what kind of horror this is supposed to be. Is it just a survival tale? Is that supposed to be the horror element? I'm not sure. No. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll leave the flashlight on, I guess. I need a gun, though. I mean, if there's gonna be wolvies around, you know what I'm saying?
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post
Oh,
his
shit.
key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up
Letter
and
from
send the key to
Hamilton,
his
is
correspondent,
citizen of Her Majesty
who
in
would
the free
receive the
economic
box
chambers
later on.
of the world that I must address. What
Clever,
follows
but
to the
not
proper
enough.
authorities. The worst is happening at
That's
the very
what happens
moment.
to
I cannot
ordinary
write at
people
length,
playing
but I am
smart.
requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in great danger, and from my community, the honorable. Oh wait. Break the lock. Okay. Clock. Climb up. Pump 2 is what I gotta be on, right? Assuming I would be on 2 since that's where I'm parked.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
bonjour, mon bonhomme. Tu fais là, l'étrange. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retontisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
Except it's not a shotgun.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles. C'est vrai, le jeune, que tu te promènes quasiment en bobette. Une bonne police, ça te fait pas de tort. Mais je vais te dire une chose. Dans ton coin de pays, comme par ici, on n'a rien sans rien. Il est où, mon caribou?
Don't mind me just walking around your house.
Hé, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage.
What?
Gomme-moi la belle rose de la tulipe, qui se donne au yob sur
Ok.
le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là?
So I need to get him a bottle of caribou. Picked up a bottle of wine though. Shouldn't that have done something? Get a key. I'm gonna use up my bullets. I didn't mean to do that. Really? Truck turns
There
like a
was so
piece of
much in
shit.
this cabin to enrich body and mind. Carl couldn't leave empty-handed.
Does that mean the caribou's here? So I don't see anything here. Okay. Nothing here. Guess we're leaving. See what I mean by going slow? Oh. Come on now, gotta drive according to the conditions of the road. house at the end. Just follow the road.
Sometimes, and especially around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
Spark plug. I got a feeling I'm gonna need that later. Okay. It's got dog tracks.
What good was a motorless car? The mechanic sure had an odd way to go about repairing things.
Snowmobile ski?
Well, this truck's not going anywhere. Where were the amputated parts? Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles.
What's this?
The man seemed petrified in ice.
Whoa.
What Carl saw terrified him, and he didn't know if it was the fear or the cold that was responsible for his hair standing on end all over his body. The poor man, before being frozen solid, seemed to be defending the entrance to his cabin. But from what?
Am I up against aliens? Like, huh? Oh, well. A little bit on the nose, isn't it? Oh, they have some kind of freeze ability. Well, if you're not coming out, you're not getting out, I guess. Okay, well, speaking of getting out, how the fuck do I get out of here? Do I have to do something with the spaceship? El Saucier. A whole lot for me to fuck around with in here. Can't pull up my flashlight. Controls, main menu, load checkpoint. There's power in here. On the floor for me to fuck with. I'm getting cold. leave for whatever reason. Oh. Okay. Ah.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it. The week of October 5th, thought Carl. That was this week. The plug should have been here by now. The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away. The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago. The event had surely captivated the mechanic's mind for him to still keep this around.
I guess. Maybe he's just really into his work. Well, I don't have bullets, so there's not a whole lot I can do right now.